Tracta D29CV Faux Cabriolet 1933. Until the mid-20s, no attempt at a front-wheel drive car has been successful. It all came down to one problem: how to make sure that the front drive wheels rotate evenly when you turn the steering wheel. Conventional universal joints in this case were ineffective, since they could only work at a small angle, 10-12 degrees, and even in such conditions they quickly wore out. The solution to the problem was independently found by the American racing car designer Harry Miller and the French engineer Jean-Albert Grégoire, the inventors of constant velocity joints, CV joints. The first proposed the use of double cardan joints, while the second developed a more advanced system with cam joints, which are still used today on trucks and some SUVs. First, the new technology was tested in racing, and only by the end of the 20s. The first production models with front-wheel drive appeared, Tracta 8, 1928, and Cordel 29, 1929. Tracta was founded in 1927 by Jean-Albert Grégoire and Pierre Fenil. All of her cars had the same design: a low frame without a transmission tunnel, a rear-mounted engine, a 4-speed manual transmission in one block with a leading front axle, mechanical drum brakes next to a differential, independent front suspension of a candle type, the wheels moved along the shock absorber struts always staying upright, and a continuous rear axle with quarter elliptical leaf springs. Early models, A, B and D, were equipped with overhead valve, OHV, inline 4-cylinder SCAP engines with a volume of 1.1, 1.2, 1.5 or 1.6 liters, with or without a Cosette supercharger. With a low center of gravity and excellent handling, they achieved success in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. In 1930-1933, the more luxurious Tracta E and Tracta F cars were created with inline 6-cylinder Continental and Hotchkiss engines, but they did not sell well. After producing about 200 cars, Grégoire closed his plant in Asnières and began developing front-wheel drive prototypes for other automakers.